This is 50.com. I am DJ Thorough.
Yeah.
Oh, Heineken is here. Look, we got all 5 of them.
Yeah. We back.
In the building.
Day 26. What's going on, guys?
Man, working.
Good. Happy to be here.
What brings y'all together? Like, normally, you know, 2 here, 3 there.
Yo, 10-year anniversary, man. 10 years, bro.
10 years, man.
Where'd you get the name Day 26 from?
Well, we was actually formed on August 26, 2007.
That makes sense.
So guess what?
anniversary.
August 26 is
It's
the 10-year anniversary. Yeah.
That's dope.
How you guys remain together? Because let's keep it real. Well, Danity came gone, and y'all came after them. A whole bunch of other people. How were you guys able to maintain?
Man, I don't mean to cut you off, but I would say it's simple as just a brotherhood. No matter what you go through, you got to have a brotherhood. We can argue and fight. We can break up for a little bit, but as long as you got that brotherhood, we can always come back to a common sense.
Now, you guys been out 10 years, seeing how social media changed. How do you feel would have been different had y'all came out together 10 years today? From, you know what I mean?
We came out now opposed to 10 years ago?
Yeah.
And we'd have been his age? Like, not his age, but like younger age?
Young age.
Man, we'd have been smacking.
Smack!
Right.
No, we smacked anyway. But I think definitely the good part about it, man, is the maturity that we have in the game. We have been here for 10 years because we've learned a lot. We've grown in our crafts individually and as a group. So now, man, I wouldn't take that away from the world. I love when we started 10 years ago and we got 30, 40 more to go. So, man, you know what I'm saying? We like,
Whoa.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, you know?
30, 40 more.
well, you already about 100. So I guess you know.
He said you ain't about 100.
Oh, my nigga!
Yo.
No, definitely, man. Like that. I was definitely rocking up.
You're from Houston, right?
Yes, sir.
Where's the group based from? Where's everybody from?
Well, this group has no base. It's crazy because, you know what I mean?
From Chicago.
Yeah, I'm from Chicago, Rochester, Detroit.
South Carolina, but, you know.
South Carolina.
Yeah, we all over, bro.
How does that work? Everybody's all
It's
over
crazy.
the place.
I mean, it's probably something you'll probably never see last for 10 years. It's probably, I mean.
It's a lot of money spent. I would say that.
A whole bunch. Flights.
A lot of freaking
crazy.
fly miles.
It's not the practices. We can't practice every day, of course. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean. We get it in. We find the time and make.
I mean, you
happen.
could through Skype. You know,
Yeah,
everybody.
man, everybody finna be up there. Hey, come on, you got that's the left hand, not the right hand.
Hey, bro, that's the one thing about the chemistry that he was saying, though, because we not in the same place. So you got to have that brotherhood. And what he was saying in the beginning to even make this work for 10 years.
Right.
Real talk.
Any plans to do a TV show? Because you guys started out on television. Any plans to like do the 10-year reunion with an MTV, BET special?
Well, we always film.
Netflix.
We always film, man. We always film. So we try to keep all these things, you know, documented. And we'll piece some things together, man. And as long as we got creative control, hey, you know, who knows?
You're going to be on Love and Hip Hop, though, right?
No, I'm already. I did Love and Hip Hop already.
You did? Oh, my bad.
Been
Been there, done that.
Dr. Dre
Two
boys.
seasons. How did that work for you, man?
Nah, it was cool, man. Same thing like a Making a Band type of situation, man. Just a reality show, pushing for the music and the whole nine things like
It
that.
didn't jam up none of your
Well,
relationship?
you know, of course it jam. You saw it jam with their
okay. Just
relationship
making
type
sure.
of shit as that. But nah, I mean, I'm a survivor. We 10 years in still, too, me and my wife. Yes, sir.
So,
Making band could
Making
take y'all down.
Right.
I know you're married, but as a whole, what's the craziest groupie story we got here with the band?
Hey,
Let's go.
next question, please. Next question.
No. We need this. We need this.
They need the groupie
We
question.
need this
No,
groupie.
no.
It's not your fault. You can't help you.
You ain't participate, right?
You didn't participate. You just witnessed.
He's trying to keep himself out the fire because he out here jetting. Look. Brian is a good boy.
As you
Put that
should.
out there.
We got some
Brian,
stories, though.
I am a good guy.
What's the craziest thing a groupie tried to do to get next to you guys?
Oh,
He got, okay, this is what
Man,
we
we was overseas. We was on stage and the
Where
space was
overseas
tight.
exactly?
I think it was in Germany.
Germany.
Man, we was performing. The girls grabbed our crotch, man, and wouldn't let go while we was performing. I know Robert wilded out. It was
No, she hurt me, bro. I couldn't even perform.
Hold on, so you performing, she grabbed you.
Grabbed the crotch.
The stage was like this, like, we was on the stage, so like,
Hold on, get them.
like
Like
this
the
high.
stage, like it's low as this black thing right here.
Yeah.
So they really hear to us like they head, so their hands is right there. Not a good place to be. For the genitalia area where you got a whole bunch of screaming and pulling. Yo, she grabbed me so hard, bro. I was on backstage. Somebody had to sing my parts. I don't even know who. I think it was you.
You could have sing like, I couldn't hit the high note.
I would have broke every window in the venue, bro. If I would have screamed from that, every window.
And they won't let go either. Once they grab a hold of it.
Well, you know, Germany, them chicks, they love their one night stands. Yo, you fuck them, they don't have no feelings. They like niggas out there.
I had twins out there.
Yeah, word for real.
I had twins out there.
Who had twins out there?
I did. Remember?
No, you remember Germany?
Oh, you fucked twins.
In Frankfurt.
I did. I had twins.
Frankfurt, Germany.
Hold on. I never fucked no twins. Was they they box feel the same?
Bro.
Or one
Let me
felt
tell you
better?
something.
Yeah.
This is one of them situations where, you know, you always think about it, whatever.
It don't play
But
out.
at the end of the day, when you really go through it, you like, yo, I'm really a nasty. I done had sisters in it.
I just needed identical twins. They felt exactly the same.
Yeah, but it was, you know what, mentally, when you do something like, I'm telling you, we think about it, and we always like, yeah, that'd be hot. When you get in there, bro, I felt really bad.
Why you felt bad?
Because, man, I'm gross, man. That's just nasty, and I'll do it again. But I did pray.
What's
I'm done.
The question is, were they interacting with each other?
That's why I said I'm a nasty.
Sisters fucking each other. This is what I live. Day 26. Yes.
I remember Willie. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, look at
bro, I
Willie
did
like
the worst thing in the world.
I said that does seem kind of
I
weird
just did the
though.
worst shit.
I did it.
I'm on the way to Germany.
But what's a dope fan moment where you're like, yo, as a collective, y'all like, this was dope.
Yeah, look, we was
Just roll past.
well, no. Well, that's one. But for me, man, it was when we was Indigo 02 over in London, and we was told, you mean, oh yeah, they wasn't that familiar about Day 26. We pulled up, man, that whole street was jam packed with people. We walked in there, and the place was packed from top to bottom. I was like, somebody lying. Yeah, somebody's lying about them not knowing for sure. So they sung word for word, man. We had probably like 15 people faint.
Yep.
In the audience.
12.
See, Michael Jackson status.
It was
Jackson
on the
Pollock
box.
status.
That was the thing. I was just practicing mine. At one point, I was just pointing. Drop him. Got him. Let me touch him. Got him.
What's
I'm gonna look at you.
looks like you got a different moment.
No, I would say definitely when we made the band, though, we were standing outside of MTV, and the whole place was filled with people, and we looked out the window, and they just
I remember that.
crazy, man.
TRL.
Shut down a whole lot of stuff out here
They
in
said it
New
was
York
big
City.
like Michael Jackson and Justin Timberlake. They said it was like huge like that.
Yeah.
They said it was actually bigger than Michael Jackson.
No. Say we us and Michael Jackson on first every day. We don't.
No, they said we were bigger than Mike.
I don't know.
We gonna just tell no lie and say we did more than Michael Jackson. I'm not gonna say a lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Michael Jackson gonna come down there and walk all over your ass.
We gonna just say and tell no lie.
I don't know about that. I
Not
can't
gonna lie about
co-sign.
nothing like that.
You guys been doing this for 10 years.
Yeah.
What was the defining moment when you know you made it? Like what occurred?
When we were the first group from a reality TV show to ever win an award, to ever actually be nominated and win an award, and be taken seriously as not a reality TV show, but as music.
Musicians.
That's what we do, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I knew that it was serious. You know, a lot of stuff happened before that. You know, it's kind of like, do they really like us? Do they really love us? You know, they love us TV show, but do they really love the music? That let me know.
Right. I think historically, like you said, they are the first group that's still together that was put together.
Yeah, like when
Through TV or whatever.
through television and
Yeah,
music.
they're the first. They still together.
And the crazy part about it is, you know, the difference between us and like a Jagged Edge or 112 or something like that is that when you see their music, you hear their music and you see them, that's what you see. You see that group. But with us, they got to walk with us as a journey, watch us get picked. And so people feel a different connection to us. So they see us and they be like, man, so when people root for us, they really be genuinely rooting for us. Like, I cried with you, fam. I know exactly.
I voted for you.
Yeah,
Right.
I wanted to see you win. Like, so it was that. We got that type of connection with the fans. And I think that's the biggest thing for us.
It's something else I'm curious about. Being that you guys live in different places, what the hell is the recording process like? Is it like you record this, send it to him?
Are you crazy? We do that.
Okay,
we
I
do it.
figured
So
that.
and it's crazy because like when we did this EP, The Return.
Okay.
You know, I got studio at the crib, so we had like the board set up and like he recorded in Rochester, in their home cities. And through the internet, man, technology is amazing.
Technology is amazing.
Yo,
freaking amazing.
And the mix on the sound and the chemistry and everything through the record came through so dope. It was like, yo, this is dope. We could do this from 5 different places.
Why
it's
go
crazy.
anywhere?
Exactly,
Right?
right?
Always there.
Yeah, it's dope.
What's y'all current? Are y'all signed to a major label, independent?
No, independent.
That's the way to be.
Let me ask you
That's
this.
the way to be.
Yeah.
Knowing what you guys been through,
Uh-huh.
what would you advise for a new artist? Should they take a 360 deal or just come straight out?
Just-
No, hold on. Let's talk about
Go
this.
ahead. No, I'm just saying, I think they should really, man, understand the business, man, understand what you're getting yourself into.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's not always it can work for some and not work for others. You know what I mean? You just got to know your situation, what you're willing to put into the thing and what you're willing to take out of it. And you guys got to know that route, no matter what it is. Like for us coming from reality show, it's a different route than somebody, 5 guys from Chicago or something coming out making a deal who probably made a hit record or something. That deal is a lot different. You see what I'm saying? You just got to know whatever channel you're in, how to maneuver through it and get the best out of the situation.
Right.
So it just depends on the person. Is what
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
honestly, man,
Every deal is different.
It depends on your situation as well, man. Like you just said, every deal is different. So you can't really base it off of what you learned from somebody else's deal or what you know, even the deal you might have had prior to the one that you're getting involved in. Every deal is different. That's why it's important to know the business, like you said, because it teaches you how to maneuver through different situations.
Yeah,
and still have a positive outcome.
A deal I would take might not be a deal he would probably want to take because he probably will go the extra mile that I wouldn't go.
Yeah, like
which will make the deal that we both can sign a little different because he'll go and get what I wouldn't go get. You see what I'm saying?
Was it tough getting paid when you guys were under Diddy? Because we had Faith Evans here.
Now, was it? See the thing.
No, let's just. She was like, yo, she like having that.
Our first contract. Our first contract was non-negotiable.
Yeah.
So understand that. So
So you had no choice.
Hell no.
Break it down. No, listen, I get it.
No, you gotta.
No,
it wasn't that.
MTV.
It was more the MTV.
Oh, okay.
MTV.
You know,
Right.
you understand? Okay, listen. You think of this. You stand in line, and then it's about what 45,000 people around the world standing in this line. You gonna come down to 5 people. Okay, if I say, all right, nah, let me think about this. Am I gonna take this opportunity to do something, move this? How can I make this happen? Or am I gonna be like, nah, I ain't rocking with that, and go to the crib and grind? But in my hood, the I grind is a little different. So we might not ever get to this point. You see what I'm saying? So you just got to figure out your way, figure your way out through that. So you mean through the road, I knew, okay, we're gonna hit the road. That's gonna be my first bread. The second contract, once we sell these numbers, all right, we're gonna be able to renegotiate that. So now we in the game. Versus me
I'm
saying
loving
nah.
it. I'm loving
First,
it.
Yes,
straight up
versus
off
me
jump,
saying nah.
we already
gotta
knew
crawl before you can walk.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
we already knew
you gotta pick your
from
cross.
jump that we didn't have a good deal. We knew from the time we walked in the door, our deal wasn't good. I said I was an attorney the day before I got there, you know, and they told me I was messed up every which way. So I'm not gonna be able to get out of this. So if I sign it, just have fun. Until you get up out of it. So I figure it out. That's what she told me.
Because you know why I'm talking about this?
Right.
It's more so you guys are still crazy young.
Yeah.
In comparison to a lot of other dudes, so you've been in
And
both
that was
spectrum.
the other good thing.
Yeah.
We were still so young, so we could get out of it and still be able to make good money. So after you
Because
finish.
I like these stories because there's a lot of artists they don't know, and y'all know from both spectrums,
Yeah,
independent and so y'all breaking it down like that.
We're able, so we the promoters on the concerts and stuff like that. So you mean that's all coming back to us. Period. Whether we put it out or we selling them out. So you mean you think about those things. You mean those things. That's us doing our own thing without anybody else.
Right.
When you can do it yourself, it's definitely great because that hard work, the work that we've been putting in, is definitely paying off. Now we can do it ourselves. You don't got to go through those contracts. Everything's easier.
But
arguing.
Let me ask you this, because like we've seen artists show up on ESPN, race car events, and that's the label making that happen. Is there certain relationships you're like, damn, I wish I had the label for this?
Actually, it's a lot. I'm gonna be honest with you. The machine from the label, it's a lot easier because you don't have to. They got that money. They'll set a lot of things up and lay it out in front of you, and you don't even have to think about it. Now, when you're doing independent, you gotta put a lot of work into it. You gotta put plan in action. You gotta put the funds behind it. You gotta make sure you got the relationships with it. And if you don't got the relationship, you gotta put a little bit more money than you would have had to put behind it if you did have a relationship. 100%. So it's a lot more strategizing that comes along with it when you doing it yourself.
Okay, I got a question. This is for everybody to answer individually too. If you wasn't doing music, what would you be doing?
Honestly, man, it would definitely be something in the field of entertainment because that's just who I am at heart.
Okay.
So, I've been able. I got my own label, Novak Music, acting, things like that. I'm just a student of the art. So I'm a writer as well. So it'll be something in the form. Music just happened to be my number one thing that as a youngster doing it. But even right now, music for me is what we're doing right now. It's a whole lot of other business stuff that's going on over here.
Right. Okay. So. What about you?
Yeah, man. I would have been in college if I didn't do Day 26. Yeah.
Okay.
Get my education, but still I would have been pursuing music and acting and trying to do the modeling thing, all that.
Which you still can do.
Definitely.
Right. And yourself?
Man, I'd probably be dead sleeping in my grave. Real talk.
Oh, man, don't say that.
I'm just being honest with you, man.
He's from Detroit, so it's a.
Oh,
that's
what
I'm about to say, man.
Yeah.
Where I'm from, bro, I wouldn't, without this outlet to be able to keep doing what I'm doing and even have the respect from some of the people that I got from there just from this, bro. I'm not joking.
I got special love for you. You from Detroit?
Yes, sir.
You ever heard of T. Stuckey?
Of course.
That's my cousin.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
I got love for you, man.
That's what's up.
All right, go ahead.
Without music, I can't even imagine that because everything I've done since the time I was 3 was about music. But besides that, I guess I would be venturing into the business side of things, what I do now, because I'm still into the whole the producing part, into the dance part and dance portion from the companies and the vocal lessons and the things that I've started right now. Okay. So I'm onto the side business. So yeah, I'll probably be into the business, but still in entertainment.
Okay. And Mr. Troublemaker. No, I'm messing with you.
No, honestly, like I couldn't imagine myself like not singing.
Okay.
But I would definitely be on more the executive side. I too have my own label.
Okay.
And I have a couple artists that I've been working with.
I was gonna get into that. Mm-hmm.
So I definitely be doing. I'd be in the music industry, but not
behind the scenes.
Right.
Yeah, behind the scenes.
Gotcha.
Everything cool with you and Diddy? You guys?
Yeah. That's a big homie.
People take Puff as like Puff supposed to give him his millions or something. Like that man don't owe me nothing.
Get your ass.
Nobody owes me anything. Like I gotta get out here and get my own. Like if you don't get your own, it's like you telling me I'm supposed to pay your rent tomorrow just because I gave you a job. I gave you a job. Now you gotta work for me in order to pay your rent. So go to work. Now make sure you living within your means of what you're doing for your work to be able to pay your rent.
Because you're not me.
You're not him. You're not me. You can't do what he do. You know how long it took him to
get
me.
Good observation. I like that answer.
You gotta. I mean, that's real. I mean, only reason
any man
be mad at somebody. Right. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't know their situation with him, but I'm just saying, for the majority of it, it seems like at times, like people just give stories about things because all he did for us was give us opportunity, and what you do with your opportunity is all totally up to you.
We can go anywhere in the world right now.
That's all we expected, though.
Right.
That's it.
We can go anywhere in the world right now. They know exactly who we are.
Open that door. Open the door. I'm gonna kick out everything in his mouth.
I'll say this. We hadn't been on Bad Boy in quite a while now. I can honestly say that opportunity has opened so many doors for us. And I'm still able to like walk through those doors.
Mm-hmm.
Like with the group, you know what I'm saying? Like we're able to still have relationships, still converse with, I mean, shit, we're here.
Yeah, you're here.
And y'all sold out y'all shows.
Yeah, you sold out the show.
We sell out shows.
Let them
like we have devoted fans that actually support our music.
Mm-hmm.
So like I mean that right there is a blessing in itself.
Yes, it is.
And you can't take that away.
No. And Diddy can't even take that away. Real talk. Diddy can't even take that away. So
you can't. When that stuff is embedded in their hearts, they come. We drop something, they buying it.
Yep.
I mean, it's a different ball.
I'm thankful for the opportunity,
I think that helps.
and I'm thankful for the platform. So I mean, we have nothing but respect for Diddy.